trying to squeeze those in. Doing my best, y'all. Yeah, guys, Resale to Ride has been super busy. We don't blame you. What are the fees? So, good question. So, on the marketplace itself, we do a 10% fee. And then on top of that, there's also a payment processing fee. Let me look that up really quick. So on district, so of course it's the 10% for the marketplace. And then as a buyer, or no, sorry, sellers are subject to payment processing fees. They partner with Stripe and PayPal. So payment processing fees are 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction for major credit cards. And then on PayPal, it's 3.49% plus 49 cents per transaction for PayPal. And that's just available if you just Google, because we are set up on district itself. So if you need help with like any of the help pages that they have, it applies to our marketplace, and the fees are also available there on Google or on district itself. One moment here. Can you save drafts? Good question. Resale to Ride, can we save drafts? I've never done that on here. So I'm not sure. I don't think so, but is there that option? That's a Jess and Xena question, because they do sell on here a lot more than I do. Oh, and it looks like I finally went live on YouTube. So I know my YouTube people, if you guys see this, you guys will have no idea what I'm talking about, because I still haven't announced it on my channel, because my video is coming out on Friday. But if you guys want to watch this, go ahead. But YouTube people, you guys will know what I'm talking about on Friday. So as far as drafts, Resale to Ride says, I don't think so. I haven't figured out how. If an item does not sell, does it relist itself, or can we relist it ourselves? Does anyone know that one? Because that I haven't come across yet. I know Grams and Pops Vintage have had some auctions that didn't sell that ended. So I don't know if on their end, if they see, you can duplicate it. Okay, so yeah, you can duplicate it and relist it, or take it off, like if you want to go donate it instead since it didn't sell. 2G4 guy, hello, welcome. You guys are from YouTube. It should show as expired. Oh, okay, cool. It should show as expired. Oh. Sorry, I've got this on here. Welcome in, YouTube people. So yeah, so you can go ahead and relist that. Also, there will be a raid train coming up on Friday. It's the Founders Raid Train. So that's all 4 of us going live. And then on Sunday, we are going to be doing another raid train. We just figured that out today. We were just talking. So if there are any sellers in thedollarauction.com who want to participate in the raid train, let me know. Guys, I don't know what's up with these YouTube comments. Oh my gosh. Yeah, hold on, Grams. Thank you. I meant to do that before I went live, but thanks, Grams. Yeah, for real. We might want to. Jess, can you help us? So yeah, if you guys are interested in joining in on that raid train on Sunday, we haven't quite figured out a time yet, but that's just a time that works for, I know I mentioned wanting to go live. I'd be fine with going live again on Sunday. Resale to Ride also mentioned that Xena wanted to go live on Sunday, and also that Steve and Donna, or Steve, talked about going live. So even though we're doing one on Friday, we're talking about doing another one on Sunday. Also, sorry for the YouTube comments, guys. Looks like we got some people going in on there. If you need help with going live, I'm hoping we will have some information for you, but it's very similar to Whatnot if you have not gone live on District before. So if we sell stuff, how long do I have to ship? Like if they will buy more shortly. We do it within 3 days. So you can ship right away, or you can wait up to 3 days is when we would like everything to be shipped out. To bundle ship. Yeah, so within 3 days. But I know there was something that district said about bundling. I can't remember what it was, but either way, we would like to have it within 3 days. Corey, if you want to touch on that more, yeah. Does district handle the shipping monies or is it like eBay? Actually, let me see here. I'm trying to think. It's like eBay. So sorry, I'm trying to think and like my mind's going a million miles an hour. So yeah, it's like eBay. So if you put that it's £2 shipping, the buyer will pay for the £2 shipping and then you get that money, but then you have to buy the label with it through, and you can do it through district. Basically just like eBay. It's not like Mercari where you pay for it, but then Mercari handles the label. Like they take the shipping money and then send you the label. It's not like that, which is nice. If anyone is watching over on YouTube, hi guys, I'm live over on theDollarAuction.com. It is a platform that me, Grams and Pops Vintage, Corey and Teresa, Resell to Ride, Jessica and Zena, and Happy Heart Treasures, Steve and Donna put together. I know I haven't even talked about it on my YouTube channel at all, so you guys will be hearing about it on Friday when my video comes out. I thought about releasing it sooner, but I have a lot on my plate right now, so I'm going to stick with my normal schedule. Queen of Thrift says, how do we get paid? PayPal? You set up payments on district through Stripe. Like I personally have it set to go straight to my bank account. So you can just set it up through there. I think there might be different methods, but that's how I have it set up. I don't know if anybody else has it set up differently, but you can just, you know, let us know if you have it set up differently. But I know it's through Stripe, I believe. Stripe is just a payment processor. It's like PayPal, or I'm trying to think of another one that's like common. Hello, LaDonna of Bayou Belle Antiques is here. Hello. And for my YouTube folks, there is my link. Hey peeps, one great thing about District is there are no seller fees on the shipping charge. So please don't abuse this beautiful gift. 100% Black Sheep Society, yes. Last one. I have the Android. Can I still list stuff off an internet browser off my phone? Just won't be able to add videos? The videos part, I don't know, but you should still be able to list on an Android device via a browser, since the app isn't available for Android yet. How many items do folks usually sell during lives? 25, 50, or more. It depends how long the live is. So I know we're doing like a 30-minute each live on Friday. That one, I'm going to personally have about 20 to 25 items ready to go. Sometimes it can go quicker. Sometimes it can go slower. Depends if you're, yapping a bunch. Sometimes you might not sell as much. You only need iPhone and iPad for the lives. Yes. I have an Apple laptop. Can I use that? I mean, you can use the browser on there to access theDollarAuction.com, and that will be just fine. You can access theDollarAuction.com on any computer. 100. Come on, Steve. When we do dual sales, we each do about 12 to 18 items per person for an hour. Yeah, so that's pretty low, but also when you're duoing, you're chatting a lot back and forth. If you're by yourself and you're just straight to the point, you can just run sales, boom, 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 boom. But it also depends how quick you are. Also, payments are released 48 hours after the package is delivered. Yeah, so it's like Mercari in that aspect. When you ship something out to somebody, the funds don't get released to you until after the buyer, of course, receives and rates you. But of course, with District, it's just within 48 hours. Is there a YouTube video tutorial? So Resell to Ride is going to be working on some videos for us for the dollarauction.com on how to sell, how to buy, and how to do live sales. And there might be more, but I know she will be working on those for us. 100 items would be pretty crazy. I can sell 40 items in 1 hour if I'm alone. See, look at Jess. She's a pro. Let me scroll up. Did I miss anybody? If I missed your question, just pop on in and go ahead and type it again if I missed it. But let's see. Scroll down. Okay. Just remember, you've got to ship all of it, usually within 3 days. Yep. So 3 days is out for our marketplace within 1 and 3 days. I'd suggest starting with 35 if you're new. I meant to do the live on my iPad, but it didn't occur to me that my stand only works for my phone, so I have my iPad here in my hands, but it's a little hard to read. I forgot how having the little screen is a little hard to read. GG Collectibles has 3 pending sales. Congratulations. That's awesome. Returns? I don't know if there are returns. Corey, can you touch on that? I've never had a return. I've sold quite a bit via District as a marketplace, on the marketplaces, but I've never had to deal with a return. I don't know if that's just a complete no-go with District or what. Happy Heart Treasure says, what types of items can people expect to see on here? $5, $20, or is anything allowed on here? Everything's allowed. Well, with some exceptions, if you guys look at our guidelines, we have, if you look on the chat tabs, we do have one just for guidelines, and it will take you to a link to a Google Doc. We just have a few guidelines in there. There's just like no open food items. What was another one? There's a few in there that's complete no's, but really, as you know, as long as it's decent and it's not on that no list, you're fine to sell it. I think another one was no open cosmetic items as well. We are hosting several buyers, so we recommend you reach out to the buyer themselves. If you can't work something out, feel free to message us and we can look at them case by case. District is a no return platform in general, but they do let sellers accept returns if they want to. Good to know. Thank you so much, Merriweather Market. I've seen you around District itself, so I really appreciate you popping in here to this live here to help me talk to all of our buyers and sellers. She's everywhere. So yeah, any other questions, guys? I hope I'm answering them okay for you. My mind is going a million miles an hour, so I'm like, did I forget anything? Put my iPad down. I think Teresa's got my YouTube side. I went live on YouTube at the same time, and of course on YouTube lives, you get some trolls in there sometimes, so thank you, Teresa, for jumping in. Also, if you sell ephemera, make sure it does not smell, aka moldy. That's a good thing. I don't sell ephemera very much, but I know some of the cool ephemera you can find has been sitting in like a dusty, musky basement. So this is an anything platform, yes, so you can sell anything you want. It just has to start at $1. There's no, you can't start it at $5. You can't start it at what you want. It has to be $1. You have to be okay with it selling for $1 because it might sell for $1. Yep, that's a common complaint from buyers. So yeah, take note if you have ephemera you're trying to sell. Just make sure it's not moldy or doesn't smell moldy. But yeah, preferred full $1 increments. Yes, $1 increments preferred. And also keep an eye out. We have a bunch of auctions ending. Is there a limit on number of static listings? Nope. You can list one thing. You can list 1,000 things. You can list as many as you want. I don't know if District itself has a limit on how many listings you can do per day. I don't think they do. If so, I haven't ever heard of anybody reaching it. So you can list as many items as you want. What else? What else? I'm trying to think of anything that I need to touch on. I went through my list, so I can just sit here and chat with you guys. I've been live now for about 19 and a half minutes. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. I hope you guys are enjoying the weather wherever you are. It is currently blizzarding here in Nebraska, and yesterday it was like 70 degrees, 65 degrees out. And now it's blizzarding. And I left the house a bit ago, and the roads really aren't that bad. It's actually just slush, and all the water, you can just see it rushing into like the drains in the streets. It's crazy. We lost power multiple times today. Omaha is pretty bad. Yeah, I've heard. And actually, here at the house, my hair, the lights were flickering. And I went to the salon to go get my hair done, and the lights flickered over there too. If it sells for $1, will seller receive anything? So I believe after marketplace fees and payment processing, I believe if you sell something for $1, your profit is like, or not your profit, but without accounting for what you spent on the item, it's 30 cents. And that's if you didn't make anything on shipping and you didn't pay anything for the item. Earthquake in the Bay, California. That's crazy. I'm waiting for us to lose power from the wind. Somebody's trash can blew over my truck. Blew under my truck. Oh no. When you list, it will tell you anticipated profit. Oh, good to know. Oh, also, I forgot to write something down. I just remembered. Guys, so in our marketplace, we do have categories, just a few. We try to keep it around 10 categories because we don't want 50 different categories. So when you go to list something, actually, let me pull up my iPad here. I will just show you guys because it's way easier that way. Hold on. So, when you go to list on district, let me go to our marketplace. So when you go to list, yeah, live demo because I have two screens. So here is, unfortunately, this is how it shows up on the iPad. It's like as big as my phone. So when you go to list, you know, you have your pictures and your title and your description, your starting price, which always has to be $1. Auction settings, you can set your auction to be as long as you want. So right on here, it says 12 hours up to 7 days, or you can do custom. You can do a 12-hour auction if you want. If you want to put something up for 10 days, you can put it up for 10 days. Of course, a lot of people on here, I think, are trying to turn over the items rather quickly. And I know my local dollar auction, like my local Facebook dollar auction, is 24 hours. So let me read through this before I keep going. Woot, live demo. You can make it full screen, bottom right button. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's full screen now. Hold on. I had to re-download the app on here because I uninstalled it a long time ago. So I haven't used District on my iPad in a long time. When you list, keywords in your title are essential. That's how your listing will show in Google. The categories, unfortunately, aren't really tied to the search algorithm. Yes, but the categories, as far as when you pull up theDollarAuction.com, so if somebody comes to theDollarAuction.com, wants to shop, say they want to shop home and kitchen, you have to put your home and kitchen items in the home and kitchen category. So if they're looking for something for home and kitchen, I'm saying home and kitchen a lot. That's weird. Mine goes full screen when vertical. Huh. Okay, anyways. So I'll go back over that. Pictures. You do your title, description. Starting price has to be $1. Your settings, so you can do anytime you want. As of right now, you can do it for 12 hours, you can do it for 7 days, you can do it for 10 days. You can start it whenever, end it whenever. So your fulfillment, you go through your shipping, yada yada. We also had people ask if I haven't got there yet because I keep talking, but if we ship to Canada, if we ship out of the US, that is up to you guys as the seller, or that is up to the sellers in general. So if you want to ship to Canada, you can. You have the option here on your shipping. And then collections. So here's all the collections we have in the dollarauction.com. So when you go to list an item, say I'm listing these ornaments. Take the picture, put it up for $1. Here we have holidays and seasonal categories. So I would put it in there. You choose one of these per listing, and then you're done. A lot of people are missing that part on their listing. So on the back end, we can see when you forget to put your item in a collection. So a lot of times it's been Corey going in to add your item to a collection so that way it pops up under one. Because we want at least one, or we need one only per listing. So if it doesn't fit any of the collections, there is one that's just miscellaneous. Just throw it in there. Okay, let me see. Corey says only one category per listing, please. LaDonna says also, if you are in multiple district stores, do not list the same item in multiple district stores. Yeah, especially if you're doing it on the dollar auction, because it's going to sell. So don't put it in here and then another store. But I don't want to confuse anybody, because if you go to thedollarauction.com, you're not going to see other district marketplaces. The way that Donna explained it, district is like a shopping mall, and then all the marketplaces. So the dollarauction.com is a marketplace in the mall, if that makes sense. So marketplace on district. But we pay, we're doing a premium subscription. I think that's what it's called. I keep calling it that. I'm not sure if that's the exact wording. But that way, if you type in thedollarauction.com, it takes you straight to our store. You won't see any other district marketplaces on there if you go to thedollarauction.com. However, if you're on district, the dollar auction is still, you're able to still see it, if that makes sense. Don't forget to check for updates on district before you go live. Yes, that is a good one. Jess and Zena said the same thing. Could you guys please ask district to add a field for SKU? You just did. They are watching. Could you read off the collections? Hard to read. Yeah, I can. But if you go in to make a listing, you can see them right there. But we have electronics, fashion, then glass, ceramics, pottery. That's one. Health and beauty is one. Holiday and seasonals, one. So all your Easter, Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving. Home and kitchen. So that's any kitchen goods, home decor, pillows, stuff like that. Like fancy couch pillows, stuff like that. Linens, fabrics, and blankets. Media, so that covers books, video games, cookbooks, DVD sets, Blu-ray, all that. Then we have a metals section, so anything brass, cast iron, copper, anything like that. Miscellaneous, so that's for anything that doesn't fit in those categories. And then toys, games, and plush. But anytime we can add more categories, we just want to keep it simple for the people that are listing, because we don't want to have a million different categories. We just kind of want to have 10-ish general categories. Okay, I'm going to try to catch up. I just put my SKU in the description. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Are we required to make a video? No, I did one listing. Actually, right now it's up. It's a little radio. Just to show that it works, I did a video with the radio playing music, but you are not required to do a video. Although, sometimes I guess a video could help with your listing. If you have it turned on. If it's an item that does something, makes noise, moves, anything like that, a video might be helpful. I have info in my SKU I don't want visible to the buyer, but thanks for the suggestion. Categories will evolve as the store grows. Thank you, driving. You're welcome. I'm trying to think of anything else you could do for SKU. If you have a bookkeeping software, like I use my reseller Genie, I know you can go in there and you can put the SKU that you have your item in on my reseller Genie. So that way it's not really on district. So that way, if you did it that way, if you sold something on district, then you'd have to kind of go onto my reseller Genie, find out the SKU, then come back. But of course, on thedollarauction.com, which is the site where we're on, where you guys are watching me right now, you'll be turning over your items quickly if they do sell. If you put it for a 2-day auction. So for me, if I know it's going to sell in 2 days, I'm not going to work to go put it in a SKU or go put it in a bin that's marked, just because I know it'll be out soon. There's no point in me putting it away. But if that makes sense, I guess. Short videos in 1080p work best if listing from your phone's web browser. On the bright side, you have to remember where it is for the length of your auction. Yes. So usually I have a bunch of bins and stuff on the floor when I do auctions. Oh yeah, district bin would be good too. If you're not listing like hundreds of items, if it's stuff that can be contained in a couple bins, that's a good idea too. True about SKU for auctions, but they are needed for static sales. Yeah, so we aren't doing our site, thedollarauction.com, is auction only. So you can't go put something up, for $5. We don't allow that. Dollar auction bin. That's a good idea. Yes, I know you guys aren't doing static sales. Okay. Oh, I need a drink of water. Hold on. I've been yapping. Yapping too much. Any other questions? I love how quick the chat's going. Like, I can't there was a couple parts there where I couldn't keep up, but now I'm down to the bottom. So anyone else have questions? Let me know, because I'm I need to be prepared for if I get other questions, and if I don't know the answer, I'll find out the answer, and that way can help other people learn about the marketplace. When is this founder raid train you speak of? So the founder raid train, there was 4 of us doing it. It's on Friday. Let me pull up the schedule here. I'll show you where to find that if you want to look for it. So there's the district app. This is on the app though. So you can see me. I'm live right now, right there. But upcoming, so you can see, starting at 6 o'clock Central on Friday, we have all 4 of us. Look at our beautiful little pictures going live. So Grams and Pops Vintage is at 6. I'm at 6:30. Resell to Ride is at 7. And Happy Art Treasures is at 7:30. And that will be their first ever live. So that will be really fun. Make sure you guys check that. Can we bookmark shows? Let me see. I think you can. One second. No, but like, for example, on Happy Heart Treasures stream, you can follow them and it will tell you when it goes live or when they go live. So if you want to, keep an eye out for all 4 of us, you can go jump in there and then follow. And it should tell you when we go live. So like these 4 shows are on Friday from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Yeah, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock Central Time. And then we're going to be doing another raid train on Sunday. So if there's any other sellers in the marketplace who want to join in on that, because this one's just the founders, so us 4 that run thedollarauction.com. If anyone else wants to join in, you can. Some people I know are experienced with lives on here. When we do dollar auctions, we place all that will end on a certain date in the same tote. When the auction ends, it's easy to pull. Oops, you keep moving when... it's easy to pull that tote and ship them out. Yes. It's a pretty easy to use app compared to other apps. Don't be afraid to go live. It's not hard. Yes, I agree. The live part of it is pretty easy. It really, after you run your first show, you'll know what's going on. I'm pretty confident that most people, after the first show, you are fine. Lisa H, hello. How do you know who wins when the auction ends and there are multiple bidders? So the app itself will tell you. So like on the seller's end, it will tell you who won the auction. I think if you go in, yeah, so on the seller's end, it will tell you who won. There shouldn't be any confusion on who wins the auction because it has a hard end time. So all the auctions are what they call hard close. So say it ends at 2 o'clock. It ends at 2 o'clock. It's not a soft close where, say, someone bids last second at 1:59, then it adds like 30 seconds. No, it's not like that. So if it ends at 2 o'clock, it ends at 2 o'clock. So you have to put in your bids, before then, if that makes sense. Good question. Can we bookmark shows? I think I covered that, didn't I? I would like to see someone do a live auction tutorial. Not setting one up, that's been done. I would like to see the process while it is happening from the seller side. I'm sure we can maybe arrange that. I know that, like, for me, I'd have to like record and use like a lot of devices to do that, but that might be an option for me to do if like Resell to Ride doesn't want to do it. First ever for us. Come join us, watch, and support if nothing else. You will see an entry in the chat on the winner, and your seller dashboard will show you who won and what to ship. Are there video clip receipts or some better evidence of purchases? I mean, there's like emails you'll get, just like somebody said. GG Collectibles just got another bid. Congratulations. Resell to Ride says she'll try to record a live. I don't think there's clips. I know like Whatnot does clips, like when you sell stuff. Excuse me. I'm trying to gather my thoughts. I know they'll do a clip of what you sold, but other than that, that's really it, I think. If someone else knows more than that, let me know. But like the way I do auctions, I put the picture of the item and the description, and that's what pops up on what's sold. I know some other people, they'll do item 1, item 2, item 3, you know. You can run a test live auction by setting up a live and using test as the title. Yes, that is a great thing to know for some people who want to experience setting one up and also running it. I think it also doesn't become visible. Just sold 2 items. We shipped out 3 others today. That is so exciting. I think my first auctions start ending tomorrow or Friday. Since your iPad in your hands, what are you using to stream? I'm using my iPhone to stream. I wanted to use my iPad, but I don't have my current stand isn't big enough for my iPad, so I actually have an iPad stand coming on Friday, the day that we're doing the raid train. So I'll be using my iPad for lives, so that way I can have my phone on me if I need it for something. There's a replay of every live show that you can watch after. Yes, and also for this too, if you guys want to rewatch this for any info that I talk about, if you want to listen to me yap now for 36 minutes, this replay will be available. It'll also be on my YouTube channel too if you want to watch it there. If we don't have a social media following, what can we do to help drive more buyers who don't resell to this market and to district in general? So to this market, you can just share thedollarauction.com. You can share listings. You can shout out the marketplace as well. I mean, to anybody. The thing that's awesome about this marketplace is it doesn't just appeal to resellers. It also appeals to anybody who likes to bargain hunt, who likes auctions, who likes a good deal. So that's what we really like about this platform is, like I can invite, my aunts and uncles, my cousins, my mom, my dad, a lot of my friends, anybody who wants to just find a good deal, who doesn't love good deals, and direct them here. It's not like a, reseller based marketplace. Anybody can sell, anybody can buy on here. I prefer the iPad for the live sales, bigger surface area to read the comments. Yes, I agree. And even with the comments or the chat moving this much, I think the iPad would be much better because I keep having to scroll up whenever someone chats. It moves the whole chat box up, if that makes sense. So it's a little fun to read. Also, static listings can be shared to Instagram and Facebook with magic comments. Yes, that's another thing that is available on here. The dollar auction, yes, we are also running advertising outside of the platform to bring in buyers. So I know we are running a Facebook ad currently. I don't know if there's any other ones, but I think right now it's just Facebook. And it's funny because even on my personal Facebook, I saw the ad pop up for me, and I hadn't like searched anything based on the dollarauction.com on Facebook, and it popped up. So I know it's working. How are people's auctions going? Yes, that's a good question. Guys, if you have auctions, let us know how they're going. Mine are going okay. Like I have this up right now. This is something I'm trying to sell, a Stanley mug. I think this is going for $7 right now. So I was hoping somebody could get a good deal on it. I got all kinds of stuff. I have a whole pile right here. See, like I don't have it inventoried. I just have an area where I'm piling up dollar auction stuff now because I know all of this will be ending by Saturday so I can get it shipped out. My mailman is about to have so much fun on Monday because I'm going to have eBay sales going out, possible Mercari sales, and then all these dollar auction sales. So I'm about to get him a gift card or something because I know it's going to probably be at least 2 or 3 bins of stuff. Okay, I need to read through these comments. Hold on. Actually, instead of watching it on there, run it. Happy Heart Treasure said, no, somebody's already bid on that. That's somebody's purchase right there. I can't run that. One moment. I'm going to read the comments or the live stream here on my phone or on my iPad so I don't have to sit there and keep scrolling. One moment. Can I open it through there? Monitor live. Never mind, I can't. I have to keep reading it on my phone. Hold on. How are people's auctions going? But yeah, mine's doing well. I have a few things going for, that have bids on them, and I'm happy to just get it out of here. So I'm excited that people are going to be getting good deals. If you have a link tree, be sure to add your district shop. Yes, that's a good one. I know a lot of people here have link trees. Facebook and Instagram, soon to be YouTube and Google as well. Google also shows district listings. I've even had it where I'll use Google Lens on an item and it'll actually pull up a district listing for something that's listed elsewhere. So that's pretty cool. Run it. I've got a ton of storage unit items to auction off. See, those are great for this platform. Really just anything. With a few exceptions, which is in our guidelines, but we're pretty open to almost anything. Just like no open food, no open cosmetics. There's some other things in there, but we're pretty chill. We're not like, you can't have list this, you can't list this, you can't list this. Like with a list of like 20 million different things. Can you set an end time or does it automatically end at the same hour? You can send it to end whenever. Set it to end whenever. So whatever works for you. You can set the start time and the end time. Run something else. I might be able to run something. 1 second. I have 2 up and 1 has a bid and will sell. That's awesome. Awesome. Thanks. I was thinking I was going to have to start all auctions in the evening so they would end in the evening. Nope. You can start it whenever. Like I could put up an auction now and have it end like tonight at 8 o'clock. I could have it end next week at noon, Oh. Oh, this is fun. I can yap. Then I'm not going to want to talk for the rest of the day. No, I want to run something. Let me find something. I've got a bin of stuff here. Here, I'll run something if you guys want to experience bidding on something if you want. We have an estate sale company that has a 25-cent day on the last day of their sales. I'm hoping to get lots of stock for this market and the next one. I'm excited about this. Yes, I am so excited because I go to auctions as much as I can. They're not super often here, or maybe about 1 a month on average, I feel like. And sometimes I end up buying a whole table of stuff, $15, $20 for a whole entire table. I'll take the stuff that I want to list on eBay and the rest of it, usually I'll donate it. But some of it is still good stuff. It's just I don't want to deal with listing it elsewhere. I don't want to deal with putting it on a Facebook dollar auction. I don't want to deal with putting it on Marketplace, like Facebook Marketplace. I don't want to deal with, and there's certain items like below a certain dollar amount that I no longer want to list just because it's not worth my time. I'd rather just throw it up on here. If someone gets a good deal, that's cool. We have a thrift store closing. Everything's 70% off this week. That's a great idea. And even for us in the Midwest, garage sale season is coming up. Blah, blah, blah. I'm talking. Garage sale season is coming up. And of course, you can find some great stuff. I've been to sales, like church sales, where things will be 10 cents. They still ask 10 cents for things. Or like, you might find something cool in the free bin that you're like, no, I don't want to keep this, but I'll throw it on dollar auction, Or sometimes you can find stuff for free on Facebook Marketplace. That might be okay. I've found some really good stuff on Facebook Marketplace for free. Church sales are the best. I do agree. Great idea. Forgot about that. Our local auction place will sell a full table for $1. Yes. Or even, I know not here, but in other places, there's like Goodwill auctions where they will make pallets of stuff and auction them off. Amy Beach by Repeat does that. And so she'll get a bunch of stuff in a pallet for really cheap. I'm so jealous because it's such a great deal. And then you get this whole pallet to dig through. There's also like the Amazon warehouse bins or the Amazon pallets people sometimes do. I'm trying to think of other places. Guys, where are you sourcing for the dollarauction.com? Because maybe you can get some ideas for everybody. If they're like, I want to list stuff on here. I just don't know where to find it. Excuse me. I was looking for something to list. And I got distracted. Hold on. I want to find something cool. I have a whole bin of stuff here. Here, I'll list this off. Wow, the $1 items are awesome. I just bid on 3 more. See, and I want to bid on stuff too. So I'm waiting. I want to bid on some things. I'm keeping an eye out. And there's also on the listings themselves, there is a like option as well. There's a little heart icon. If you like it, it'll also tell you, I think it tells you when the auction is about to end and when it gets bids, I believe. I've liked a couple and I've got a notification like right before the auction ends. So if you want to go in and put a, last minute bid, that might be good. Here, this would be a good thing to list. Okay, so I'm going to list this to run right now here on thedollarauction.com on a live auction. So 1 second. I'm going to read through these. That's good. Do you get metrics, sales, shipping, etc. used to using eBay and trying to wrap my head around the bookkeeper part? Yeah, so I do my reseller Genie and it pulls in all my eBay and Mercari sales. So all of my sales on here, I actually have to do manually. So yes, there is a way in the back end to go in and view every sale. So I'll go in, it'll show me exactly what I paid on taxes, the marketplace fee, the shipping, all of that. So yeah, I do have to do every single sale by hand. It doesn't automatically go in there for me. Is 1 picture enough or do we need more? So on live auctions, like if I'm live right here and selling stuff, I think 1 picture is okay unless there's an imperfection. Sometimes, like say I had this mug and there's a crack or a chip, I'll also put a picture of the chip and I'll also mention it in the description. But say this is just a normal mug and it's just fine, I might put a picture front, back, top, bottom. I hardly ever take 1 picture. I like to do more just in case somebody wants to flip through because say they just see this. What if they're like, oh, what's on the back? That's just what I think. But of course, you can do what you would like. I think more pictures can help for more sales. I have Android send a notification on if an iPhone pops up on dollar auction. That's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna put this on here. Let me weigh it real quick. I think it only weighs like a pound. Yeah. I'm gonna run this right now. This cute little Disney mini mug. Does say Japan on the bottom. It's a little dusty. I will wipe it down. It's just here in this bin. Let me add something to the auction. Taking a picture. Just gonna put a mug. There's nothing wrong with it. Start at $1. Wait, that was to put... Hold on. I'm doing something wrong. Hold on. I'm doing something wrong. Here we go. Add a listing. Gonna put a mug for $1. Let me see if I do this right. Calculated at checkout. Sorry, I'm doing the shipping. I can't see you guys, but you guys can see me right now. So 1 moment. Hold on. What am I doing wrong? Hold on. Add items. Do it again. Sorry, guys. I can't see the chat right now. 1 moment. Mug, starting at $1. Well, I'm trying to add it, and I might have just, I'm at Casey's getting gas. Gonna go in and get a slice of pizza in your honor, Alicia. Yes, Casey's pizza is the best. I love Casey's. What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong. Oops. Hold on. I saw something pop up, but I might have done it wrong. I've done it before, so I don't know what I did. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to add it to stage. I saw it pop up for a second, and then it went away. See the lights flickering in here? I don't want to lose power. Where did it go? Oh my gosh. Hold on. If you disappear, we know why. That's why I'm doing it on my phone, so hopefully it goes over um to service to my 5G. 14K without power here in Lincoln. Luckily, I still have power and I'm thankful for that. But I know when I went to drive to my appointment, there were a bunch of streetlights that were out over on the highway. Been live for almost an hour on here. That has flown. Okay, one second. I'm trying to see where this listing went. Okay, I see it. I see it right here. What am I doing wrong? What the heck did I do? One moment. I know there's a way to do it. I think I just did it wrong. Bumps Junk said, yes, I've been looking, but not super hard. There's some good deals out there. I will wait till you put one out of storage unit. We pulled a couple out, but Apple, you can't reformat them without the password. Yeah, you have to connect to iTunes. Hey, Corey, can you go in there and deactivate that listing I just did? Because apparently I didn't do it right, and I didn't even put photos and stuff. Okay, let me try this again. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. I know it's not. Oh, there we go. I put it under auction, not live auction. Okay, guys, the mug is coming onto the auction now. I did it wrong. I figured out what I did. I just wasn't reading like a dummy. All right, there we go. There we go, guys. I got it. Do you guys see it on the stage? I think I did it. Anyways, we got this mug. I'm going to run it on here. Took me a minute to figure it out because I didn't read. Oh, there it is. Now it's on the stage. You guys see it? So it's that simple. You just got to read and actually put it under live auction, not just auction. So this mug, I'm going to run it for 20 seconds. If anybody wants this fabulous little mini mug, nothing wrong with it. It just needs wiped down. I had it in the storage bin here, so it's a little dusty, but I will clean it. There we go, guys. If anyone wants this mini mug, I'm going to run it here. Woo! And it is marked here on the bottom with Japan. Nothing wrong with it. Beautiful condition. Happy Heart Treasures is in it for $1. Bumps Junk is in it for $2. Where's it going to go? Is it going to stay in Nebraska? Is the mug going to stay in Nebraska? Hold on, I need some water. Bumps Junk won the mug for $2. Thank you so much. I'm going to clean it up for you real nice. and we'll get it shipped out to you tomorrow. I have a bunch of packages going out tomorrow. So it's really that simple. You take a picture, you can do it on the live. As long as you read things right, like I didn't do, you could list it a lot quicker than I did. Okay, guys. Well, does anybody else have any questions? I did not expect to be live for this long, but I'm having fun, and I can kind of just yap for a while. Again, if you guys are watching me over on YouTube, you guys probably have no idea what's going on here. You guys will find out what's going on Friday. If you haven't seen Grandma's and Pop's Vintage's video, Resale to Rides video, or Happy Heart Treasures video, because I'm the last one out of the 4 making a video on it because my schedule just happened to line up, where my video last week came out on the day that this stuff started going on. So how do folks know what the shipping is on live auctions? It should tell you, like towards the bottom of the screen, it should tell you what the current bid is, and then plus $4.99 shipping or whatever it would be. I can't see it here on my end, I don't think. But I just set the shipping, so I know. Pretty sure it says it is free. I had to click on the item picture to get it to come up. Oh, okay. So I guess it's different depending if you're on the app, if you are on the dollarauction.com via mobile on the browser, or if you're on the computer. But I think if you're on the computer, it pops up at the bottom. That's the only way I've watched auctions here. So I like to pull it up on my computer so I can kind of sit there and then also have my phone for other things, if that makes sense. Also, if you haven't seen before, this is my beautiful inventory space. I have all my glass right here, extra glass down here. This cool clock I found at the last auction I went to. It's worth like $100. It's really cool. I'm not going to run it. I'm not going to run it here, but I've got this really cool clock. Looking forward to your live train. Yes, I'm looking forward to it too. I'm so excited to go live on here and sell some stuff with my friends. I'm having trouble figuring out where my friend should enter the referral code. Friend bought a bunch of stuff, but never had a place to put in code ideas. So it should pop up when you go to make your purchase. There should be a spot for the referral code on there. And it only is valid on your very first purchase on any district marketplace. So we are a marketplace. So if you've bought from another one before, a referral code will not work. It has to be your very first purchase ever to work. On the PC, if you click the info button by the price, you will see the shipping displayed. Yes. For mine, I feel like it pops up right there. I don't think I need to click anything, but I might be misremembering because I also sometimes watch Whatnot streams, and I know sometimes it can be different between all the streaming platforms. Yeah, guys. She bought a bunch of $1 items on auction, and it charged each individually automatically. Was it here on the dollarauction.com? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. So if it was not here on the dollarauction.com, we don't have access to that. We can't see any of that since it wasn't a purchase made on the platform. On our platform, I mean. Excuse me. Okay, guys. Can she contact the seller and have it applied after? No, sellers don't have the ability to do that. Any other questions, guys, before I get out of here? I still have to do my listing today. I wanted to throw some more items on Dollar Auction today, and I also need to list on eBay, and I'm working on remodeling my bathroom. Is this the only dollar auction on District? Yes, it is. We are the first and only dollar auction currently on District. I think it applies when you do static listings, not auctions. Auctions are automatic pay. Okay, good to know, LaDonna. So, how will you know if payment failed? You should get a notification if it does. And then we as admins on the back end can see if payment does fail. So if there's any issues, we will know. We'll come get you. No, I'm kidding. Just if you have a payment fail, put in, other payment info. Just let it go through. If you have issues, contact one of us. Just let us know. And of course, repeat offenders of failed payments, we may remove you from the platform. We don't want to do that. We want you to be here and buy stuff and be able to pay for it. But if that's a recurring issue with somebody, that is an issue to us. So just so you know. So if her first purchase was auction, should she be able to use it on first static? It will show in your dashboard. It had a buyer that had to fix their payments. Yep. I don't know about if she bought an auction first rather than buy it now, if she can still use that code. Does somebody else know about that? Because I've never had that situation happen. I've never really thought about that. Crap, I might be out unless Drunk for You can bail me out. Just remind buyers sometimes their bank will flag their cards just like on the W platform. Yes. Sometimes it will get flagged and your bank will be calling you and say, hey, was this you? So you just gotta say yes. And it should work out. I would have her contact district support on that one. There's a link on the platform. Yes, and there's also an email as well if they want to get a hold of them. They should be able to figure that out for her. That's just not something we have access to. We don't have access to like the referral codes going out. As a customer, an item with failed payment should go to their cart for payment. Okay, so if you go on thedollarauction.com, you should see a cart if it didn't go through, but it only stays there for 48 hours. So you have 48 hours to fix it, it sounds like. Then after that, I assume it's the item's forfeited. I'm assuming. Or what happens after the 48 hours? Because I've never had that happen. None of my buyers have ever had failed payment before, so I'm assuming Jess has probably had that situation because she is a selling pro over here. She is our pro district seller. Anything else, guys? Waiting for Jess to get back to me, and then that should be it. Great job. Guys, okay, back to the notes I had. In case there's anybody, my hip popped. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to repeat the notes really quick for anybody that just joined in. Shipping, how to view it. So if you don't see the shipping on an item, but you're interested on it, go ahead and click bid. It will not put in a bid for you because you have to put in a bid amount. And then on that screen, it should show you, but I know on some, I think it's the iPhone app, you have to click review bid, and then it will show you the shipping on that particular item. However, if you buy more than one item from that seller, there should be combined shipping applied, so you won't get charged individually for every single item, if that makes sense. If you have any questions, contact any of us. There's also a help or questions and help thread over here on dollarauction.com. So, sorry, thedollarauction.com. So if you have questions, put it in there. One of us will get back to you as soon as possible. We are really excited about the growth on the platform, so thank you guys so much. This is amazing. We haven't even been open for a week yet, and we are already within the top 100 marketplaces. I think last time I checked, we were number 60-something. We're number 69 right now. We're the number 69 marketplace on District, so that's really exciting. I'm losing my voice. That's crazy. Tutorial videos are coming. Resell to Ride is working on some tutorial videos, so you'll learn how to buy, how to sell, and how to go live. How many marketplaces are there? There's hundreds. I'm pretty sure there's hundreds of marketplaces. It only lets you see like up to 100. So, and also there is a raid train on Friday, the Founders Raid Train. So all four of us, me, Grams Pots Vintage, Happy Heart Treasures, and Resell to Ride, all four of us founders of thedollarauction.com, will be going live like this to do live sales to you guys, 30 minutes a piece. Starts at 6 o'clock Central on Friday, and each of us get 30 minutes, and it ends at 8 o'clock. So, and that will be Happy Heart Treasures' first live sale ever. So make sure to check them out. It's really exciting for them because they haven't done it before, and I'll be helping them out since they live really close to me, and I'll be able to do my live, run over there and help them because of course this live selling thing can be really overwhelming at first, and it's just a lot to take in. Also, last reminder, when you list stuff for us sellers, if you list stuff on here, make sure you choose one item in the collections. So it puts it in a category. Otherwise, on the back end, we see if you didn't do that. So we have to assign it to a collection for you, but we would really prefer that you guys do that yourself. Just pick one collection. If it doesn't fit in any of them, put it in miscellaneous. That's all, guys. So thank you guys so much. Have a great Wednesday. It's already 5 o'clock. I can't believe it. Stay tuned for our live raid train. Follow all of us founders on social media. There's 4 of us. Check us out. We all do YouTube, and we're all here on the marketplace. So be sure to check us all out. And we will see you guys, or I will see you guys, but all of us will see you guys on Friday. And we are really excited about it. The founders, like on Silo. I've never seen Silo. All right, thank you guys so much. I will see y'all later. Goodbye. Have a good Wednesday. Happy bidding, happy selling, happy